gonna make you the thumbnail.
I only accept Top Cut.
Oh. And what's your YouTube channel?
Blackjack Yu-Gi-Oh.
Blackjack Yu-Gi-Oh.
All one word.
Blackjack Yu-Gi-Oh. Cimo.
My friend told me
Prank
about
Kid
shows.
Man.
What's going on, guys? It's Cimo. We're here with all the squad. Everyone get their shout-outs in. But who are we with today?
Hey, my name is Johnathan Gochenour, and I top 16 the YCS Chicago with Prank Kids.
You're the only prank kid in top 32, I believe. So congrats to you there. So what made you decide to play this deck?
I've been playing it now since Rock released.
Okay.
Which came out in special edition, and obviously you couldn't play it beforehand because you didn't have enough fodder to keep coming out and make combos. So with the release of Rock, you're able to actually end with a board of Summon Sorceress, Griffin, totally awesome, and Pandemonium set, and have a prank in hand, so you're guaranteed at least weather washing. So that's like the combo of any two pranks in Poly or Invocation. Regardless, if you don't open that, you just like keep like grinding, and then like make a rewarding game the following turns. So,
Cool. All right, let's see what you got.
all right, so obviously this is top cut bet for top 32.
Wow, nice. Okay. Who's your sponsor?
The sponsor is going to be Jersey's Gaming Cards and Comics. I am on the team called Team Monster. My jersey didn't come in, so I'm just wearing the shirt for jerseys. So, I'll start with the standard stuff. You know, you play 3 of every prank: Dropsies, Lampsies, Proxies, and so this one's a Foolish Burial. This one burns for 500. This one gains 1,000, and this one banishes a card from your hand. This one. So I only played 3 hand traps. I wasn't going to play any at all, but with the release of the Guard Dragons, I was seeing a lot of combos online and stuff regarding that stuff. So I played this over Ash. A lot of people were playing Saryuja, and this stops not only against us, and also they can chain block with Saryuja. So this not only this avoids the chain blocking with it, you can also stop them from special summoning with it. I did that actually against my round against Aaron Furman, and when he linked everything away into the Saryuja, and I just Veilered this, and he passed, and then I would DK him next turn.
Wow,
so,
nice.
That was in Swiss. I actually finished a record with 10-0, and lost in the final round of round 11 to a Trickstar of all things.
Trickstar?
Yep,
What?
pure Trickstar.
Oh, I know who he is. That was Akeem.
And then for the Thunder Dragon combo, you play one of each of these. This has been summoned off the Summon Sword. When you link away into Griffin, you search this, which you discard to get Colossus, and then you basically Tribute Doodle, and you'll have a Toad right there next to it. One Invocation. I was trying to keep it at 42. I used to play 43. I don't know. It's a random number, I know, but I don't ever do 40 in this deck because it makes it that much harder to decide. You have to take out more engine pieces, and you don't want to do that. So I try to have at least above 40 for that reason. One Invocation is fine. You play 3 Polarization, I'll get that in a minute. Another one of is Reazing. This is just another extender. All the pranks are different levels, so you can, usually they call wrong. And you play the 3 hand traps, which, sometimes that comes up where you'll hit one, but it's very rare. And also, this is it's really good after you side, because you can summon Pankratops with this.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. Sometimes you hit, you summon Thunder Dragon Dark too, and that's also fine.
That's sick. I like that.
3 Pandemonium, you max out on all your fusion stuff. So 3 of that, 3 instant fusion. Sorry about the rarities, I'm bad before. But 3 Poly, 3 Pandemonium, and 3 instant. You want to try to be able to have, you have to be able to play, so you can't play without any of your fusion spells, or at least pranks, which you also play 3 of. So that's, this is your token generator, so you can start either a Link Summon or start into a Fusion Summon. So you have to open up any one of these, and a combination of 1 to 2 pranks based off what you open up. And you're already playing the 12 pranks plus 2 terraforming, plus also 3 place, which searches all your pranks. So you have a total of 17 prank monsters. So it's very likely you'll see at least 2 if you have a fusion spell, or 1 if you're open pranks and instant fusion. So opening up just one of these out of the 42 cards in the deck is at least 80%, not counting desires and stuff like that. So
It's pretty good.
And then of course I play 2 desires. You can play 3 because of Rock, but like I said, I want to keep the card count down, and I can't really keep it down by adding a 3rd desires. It's probably still fine because it's another consistency card, but the one time I did banish all 3 Pandemonium, very unlucky, and I did lose that one. But this, overall it was good when I see it. I only use it when you have to. If I don't need to use this, I'll banish it off Rock and just draw a card. Like, you don't want to use this in against Striker. You need your grind game against them, which is also why I'm playing 2 Plan. So this helps your grind game versus any deck that grinds, basically just Striker. I played against 3 Striker in Swiss, and I beat every single one. One was a going second Striker, and the others were just standard going first Striker.
Did you win against time or just like beat him?
Out of the entire tournament, I won 4 matches, including Top Cut. I won 4 matches in time, and 3 of those could have gone either way. Except for the last one where I had literally the whole combo, but they called time, so I just wanted to drop at the time. But there's the 2 Terraforming I mentioned for the field spells. But 3 of those 4 was legit, like I could have gone either way. And then the 4th one was against Lunalights, against Firecracker. And I won with attacking over Pankratops. Used Pankratops by attacking over that his like Rusty Bardic for 500 damage.
Oh wow.
And also calling that Pankratops from now on, because But the last 2 cards in the deck is 2 Twin. These were called by the Grave back in the last format. I didn't think like anyone was going to be maining Bell anymore, and most people probably aren't going to side it. With this event, with a lot of Thunders, they might change back again. I might have to go back to Call by the Grave. However, any Ash Blossom or Valor, like obviously you can't stop permanents, but that doesn't do anything to the deck. Gamma, however, did. I lost in the final round against 4 Gamma. You can't do anything with that. But 2 Twin, it was really good against all the backer decks I played. I played a lot of Geist, Strikers, and like just, random backer decks. As for the extra deck, so I play 2 Doodles. You can play 3, but with the extra deck's very tight if you're trying to do the Thunder Dragon combo. So you need to because the Thunder Dragon combo requires Summon Sorceress, Griffin, and obviously the Colossus. So that's 3 cards that you have to play. So you can recycle these back with your Pranks card, and then also Prankhead's Plan. And usually we put back 1 with Pranks and Face. Like you're always ending on Pranks. Like there's very little reason that you should never not have Pranks, because even if they Ash this, is if you open up either Pandemonium, if you already hard open Pandemonium, then you can just use the Fancies and dump the Pranks and then add it back to this later. So it's you always want to end on Pranks because you want to keep your card advantage. And also that also draws into hand traps, which helps win a lot of games. So that is those. And then you play 2 of the Bow Wow. Bow Wow is, again, you can recycle any of these back with Pranks and Plan. I usually do Ring Around the Rosie in the beginning if I don't open a fusion spell. So you go Pranks or Instant Fusion, and then you go into either this first or the Riddle, depending on what you think they have in terms of hand traps and what you have in your hand. And then you literally just cycle out. You go summon a Prank, go out, summon Doodle, summon a Prank, go back to Bow Wow, summon a Prank. Because you want to get the resources in your grave so you can resolve Pranks, as well as this on your following turn, on their turn. Which this all the links add back from grave to hands, and the fusions summon from grave. As for the other 2 cards, you can actually make these whatever you want, but obviously having both has paid off. I got the one game against Furman and a couple in Swiss with this. This won me a couple 2 Thunder Dragon matchups, and so I think that's pretty standard. You should play. You have the room for it, so why not? And it's easy to go into even after turn 1. Rowan Roaster, I made it every time I played Geist and Striker, whenever I Kaiju them or they wasted their Widow or didn't activate Widow. So they would just lose their entire back row, and I would float into 2 more Pranks. So Heavy Storm, Feathers, Heavy, oh my goodness. Harpy's Feather Duster for them for free. Totally awesome. I actually didn't make this as much as I wanted to, but because sometimes you would open up Invocation or Poly later on your turn off of the draw of a rock. And you can still do it Colossus, Griffin with Pandemonium and Weather Watcher, but you can't get to this. But when you see this, it's good. It's good for the combo. The pure builds play this, obviously, and only end on that, and I don't think it's enough. So having the access to the Griffin Colossus combo with that is much better. 1 Butler, along with the Rowan Roaster. You only need 1. You recycle them back if you ever need to use it. You can actually use this twice. I used this twice in 1 turn against one guy when I opened up Pandemonium in my starting hand. I had to set double Pandemonium, and I had Bow Wow on board, and then I already had the 3 Pranks, so 2 on board and 1 in hand. So I made this and blew up his board, and then he had Monster Reborn and a few other extenders, And so like after I'd use Bow Wow, put this back and one other card in my hand, and then activate the other Pandemonium and made this again, and then blew his board up. So and I had like 4 monsters, or like two monsters on board still, and he had nothing, and he had to pass. So, his only effect is once per turn is the floating effect, which rarely comes up. 2 rockets. You never need 3. Some people say you need 3, but you never. Like you make 1 with instant fusion, and you don't make any more on your turn unless you're gonna poly and then summon back 2 links and then like you OTK. At that point, even if you do that, you pranks 1 back on the end phase, and like you never need. I've never had the 3rd one come up out of the entire like 2 months or so that this deck's been viable with rock. So 2 is fine for me, and then 1 weather washer. This, you always summon this. Some people instant fusion into this and play 2 of this instead, but like I don't. Like the extra deck's tight with the vendor package. You only need 1 of this. I've never ever needed 2, except when I accidentally forgot to shuffle it back once. So other than that, this is the one that summons when your opponent's turn back from grave and you can't be killed by battle. So other than that, you always 1 is fine. Once you usually do that, you resolve. Next turn you win. So. Side deck. It was gonna be like Cosmics and stuff, but obviously Pankratops is better, or Pankratops as I'm calling it now. Let's add an R here, please. This, like I said, won me the game against the Moonlight guy, and a lot of our matchups actually, even against Furman when he had the 1 negate after I hand trapped him. This just like outs the Hot Red Dragon Abyss thing that the Red Dragon summon. So this is very good. I'd always keep it at 3. It's also good against Geist. 3 evenly. My friend told me not to play this, but I literally like beat Geist. Like I mean, they're supposed to be able to play around this if they have like the field spell and then like any multi-figure in hand. But the time that I did have this against the Geist player, I had 2, but he didn't play red anyways. He kept like Silent Morning, so I didn't even use the other. And like I evenly matched him for like 6. Oh, quick tip. Evenly match sucks against me. The guy, I had someone evenly match me against the Going Second Striker deck, and he evenly matched me for like 7 cards after he baited my Toad negates with like designers. And then like I just kept Pandemonium, and his battle phase is gone, and then I had like 4 link materials on the board, or the Weather Washer with 2 link materials after attributing off, and then I had like a full hand of stuff. So don't ever evenly match against Pranks. It's a bad idea. 2 Gamma Seal. I probably want to up this to 3. But depending on how many strikers decide to like keep topping, like if it's obviously this is a blowout against Striker. We just make Rowan Roaster after you make this and they lose. So the 3rd twin comes up every now and then. Obviously you side against macro decks. 3 impermanents. I chose to main Veiler over impermanents because when you draw off a Pranks on in-phase, which you do every turn, you want to draw something that's playable on their turn. If you draw this on in-phase, you can't use it, and you can't use it the following turn because you have cards on board. So you want to have like a hand traps that you can draw into. Put this in going first or going second against any combo deck. Ash, self-explanatory. You want Ash. It's the best generic hand trap probably still. That like I don't know. Like Veiler, I think is better for the combo decks at the moment because they just chain block you so much. So this is better. You still want it in for the combo decks, but Ashing the Saryuja over Veiling it is much worse, I think. And then that's our game for the.
So much for that. Any final thoughts or shout outs you want to give?
Like I said, shout outs to Team Monster and the rest of my team. They helped pay for my trip a little bit for the PPG event a few weeks ago. So they've been really good to me. I've talked to them a lot. They have fun. Shout outs to my friend Kyle. He loaned me the Thunder Dragon Dark and Colossus that I needed for the event because I sold all that stuff long ago. And then shout outs to the cameraman over here. He loaned me a Speed Dual Colonization because my LOB one apparently wasn't. It was too noticeable to play with. Too thick. Yeah, too thick. THICC. But that is the profile for Pranks.
Awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. That was amazing.
One more thing.
Oh.
You want a free shirt?
Yeah, I'll take 3 shirts.
Here you go.
Sure.
All right. So this is ranked. We're doing online app tournaments. So we're gonna do next week. We're starting a tournament. $500 cash prize. Free entry.
Is it online?
It's online. Dual Book or where it is.
I'll have to check it out.
Sorry. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Bye.